It's week 4 of the 2024 season, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Titans and the Dolphins on Monday Night Prime Time.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Joined, as always, by Brock Hewitt up in the booth. I'm Kate Scott, and tonight, we're going to see the pros battle through a heavy downpour. This could be a contest, Brock, where the team with fewer miscues because of this weather is the team that walks out of here with a win.
Yeah, I'll co-sign on that. I think that's great analysis. This is also a game as a player where you do have to flush the circumstances. You got to be aware of the wetness. You got to be aware of your gloves, your hands, everything else.
Yeah.
But you can't let it just be your sole focus, right? You've got to have the mental toughness to persevere through this pretty inclement.
We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the fifth-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Tagovailoa on first down. Finds his man Waddle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon Achane, who's in some pain. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And the Titans rush brings him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out is their second-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
And Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it too. But you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them. A lot of room for him to improve this week.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Titans will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. That pass complete to Boyd. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Levis here on first down. And a man is there to knock that away.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Levis throwing again. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the gun, Levis. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Hits his target, and that's Durham Smythe. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Monty Hooker with the tackle. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Here's Tua. Complete to Beckham. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Completes this one to Hill. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Chidobe, Awuzie, there on the tackle. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Gets this to OBJ. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Tua again. Hauled in left side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Pass is cut at the 9. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Mostert takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Sanders connects on the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Levis now on first down. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now. Motioning right is Hopkins. From the 35 on 2nd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on 4th down to in turn send a punt away. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Dolphins will have some work to do as they take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Titans will get set to take over. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz, Levis. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Levis from the shotgun. Has his man, it's Ridley. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. There's a stoppage now for an injured player. It's never what you want to see, but especially this time. That's Calvin Ridley, who's the one being looked at. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun now for Levis. That one complete to Hopkins. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Levis. Looking. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on 1st, and then we go backwards on 2nd. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Pollard does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Now it's Nick Folk to try the Titans field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we've reached halftime down here in Miami. The Dolphins have the lead. Now it's up north to Orlando for a look around the league. We've got Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was the visiting Bengals who were able to come away with the road victory. Joe Burrow, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So to begin the third, it'll be the Titans offense we see first. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a toss. It's Pollard. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Pickup of 5 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Levis now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Jukes one defender, and before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. The Miami offense headed out there now. First down, here's Tua. Escapes the pocket. Gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. get down and don't take any extra contact.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Miami. Here's Tua. Complete to Beckham. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Tua setting up to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Levis back to throw. That pass complete to Boyd. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third and short yardage, Levis. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Levis throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now Levis. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Levis now on first down. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So it's second down coming up. Throwing is Levis. This one finds Boyd. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Third and just 2 to go. Motioning the tight end now. It is caught left side. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Levis to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Titans needing 4 points. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Tennessee. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Mostert on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Miami set to take over once again on offense. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Now to throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's brought down for a loss. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact threw a flag. They may still get this yardage. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Looking to throw it. Has it in close. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Sanders all set to send it away. Jackson now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Setting up to pass. That one complete to Hopkins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. They're looking to throw. Pass caught by Ridley. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.